Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 2 of the art of melon farming. Last time I showed you guys this design and told you about all of its features and limitations, and today we're going to have a look at this one. This is a tileable system, which means that we have a bunch of units that can operate individually. And the final effect that we get to that is that whenever a melon grows, like you can see right there, only one piston is going to get activated, and then it will also use this line down here to send a signal all the way around to the minecart to pick up the melon slices. Also here I came up with a pretty cool system. I wanted the collection chest to be here, so I created this item elevator that is activated on demand. So if I place those items down here, it will detect the items and start a silent clock to elevate the items. And also at the same time we have this hopper collection system that will activate the science circuit, and what it does is it makes sure that the minecart can unload all of its items, because the problem is this farm is tileable, so you can expand it up to the limit of loaded chunks. And I'm not an expert, but I think that the redstone signals that go around will also activate all the chunks around this area. But that's something that maybe someone who knows more about it can maybe comment. And since this farm is really big, it gets signals sent across this line all the time. So when the minecart goes to a trip, it's going to be collecting a lot of items, and sometimes it has to spend more time unloading them. So it's not a good idea if we send signals to the minecart all the time. So what this thing does here, the science circuit, is it will detect that items are flowing inside the item elevator, and then it will lock this torch on off state. It's only on because there's another torch here. So the minecart can now ignore all the calling for picking up more slices, more melon slices. So when the cart is finally done with the unloading process, you can see it happening right now, then this comparator will go off, and then the minecart can stop ignoring the signal. So yeah, quite a smart system for transportation of items. And well, let me show you now how the individual units work on this farm. This is one of the individual units that make this farm work. I have one fern here inside, of course, otherwise I doubt this would be stable anyways. And whenever a melon grows here, it will detect it and break it. It's a bud. And then this is a pretty simple unit to have it. Of course, it's a little bit expensive because of the redstone block, but if you consider the size of it and the fact that it's tileable and will not activate anything on its sides, I think it's worth it. And there is one problem or limitation with this setup. You can see that it will detect and break the melons, but if I spam click here, you can see that I was able to place one item here, and the dropper did not detect it because it was still in the process of resetting. And I don't know for sure, but this is something that might happen if a melon grows and then it gets broken, and then immediately after that another melon grows. This system would break, but it will only not be detected. It will not break the bud itself. So you can see that if I just break this melon, the bud is fine, it's still detecting new items. So one simple way to solve this problem is by setting this on one tick each, which is even simpler. So if I now spam click, it will never break, and that's because this bud now will activate twice. So if I place one melon here or any block, it will just activate twice, preventing this problem from ever happening. So it's up to you the kind of configuration you want for your system. I will not get into too much details about how this farm works and every small detail, because I want to encourage discussion in the comments section. So feel free to ask anything you want, and I will do my best to answer all of your questions. And of course, I want to remind you guys that this is not the last episode. The last episode is going to be awesome, I promise you. And also this map will be available for download in the end of the series. So see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.